Secretary Renato Solodum touted on introducing artificial intelligence in localized weather forecasting, while the commish of the Human Rights Commission sought more money for next year to probe more violations. But it was the Office of the President's budget deliberations that, for all intents and purposes, turned out a walk in the park, as our Melalas Morris tells us in this report.
High-ranking officials from several government agencies faced the House Committee on Appropriations today for the deliberations of their proposed 2024 budget. First on the list was the Office of the President, which got their budget proposal approved swiftly as a matter of parliamentary courtesy. The OP is asking for 10.7 billion pesos funding for next year, which according to Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin will be used so that President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. can continue to perform his duties and responsibilities effectively.
The lifting of stringent health restrictions provides an opportunity for the President to conduct the affairs of the state outside the physical confines of his office. As all have noticed, more meetings are being conducted by the President. More presidential engagements are also being held, and the Cabinet is convened and meets more often.
Also part of the budget will be used for presidential foreign trips, which Malacanang reiterated as vital to the country's economic growth and development.
The budget adjustment we seek likewise accommodates the logistical requirements of honoring invitations from foreign leaders to visit their countries and the making of diplomatic initiatives which will yield job-creating investments that will hasten our post-pandemic economic recovery.
After the hearing, E.S. Bersamin had an interaction with the Makabayan Bloc, the Chamber's progressive group, and they discussed matters like the anti-terrorism law.
Since siya daw ay chairman ng Anti-Terrorism Council, ginagawa naman daw nila yung mga dapat na gawin. At sinabi, ito yung tungkol lang do sa tinitignan nila yung delisting nung mga dire-designate na terrorist.
Meanwhile, on the separate budget hearing of the Department of Science and Technology, a wide array of topics was also discussed, like the strengthening of the country's weather forecasting system.
To improve on the monitoring, we will now embark on using artificial intelligence to look into really focusing on large-scale interpretation or localizing the weather forecast.
For its part, the Commission on Human Rights also defended their 2024 proposed budget, which seeks more funds for victims of human rights violations.
It is a very meager amount, Your Honor, considering the nature why it is given. 10,000 pesos for a violation of human rights is, well, should I say, insulting to a victim of human rights violation. We want to give more if we are able to, but as I said, we lack the funds for that.
Melalas Morris for the Nation.